Welcome to the BEASTwriter Family, where social media engagement is encouraged. I am your host, Ryan Sakamoto, and tonight we have the pleasure of meeting with Ken. He does all the 49ers tailgates from Niner Empire, the Niner Empire, all the 49er fan bases. You guys know him. All those videos that you see on Instagram from Niner Empire and everywhere in between, all the 49ers tailgates, all the hottest videos and tailgates you see from this guy. A little backstory before we go ahead and get started and bring on Forever Faithful Azteca. I actually met Ken when I started working, and again, I talk about not being a one-trick pony. I was doubling up as a 49ers reporter and then double down on those gains. They said, hey, look, Beast, this is your Super Bowl. We're opening up a new gym. Would you be welcome to promoting this gym? I said, sure, that's easy. And then I started working there, making some extra dough. It was all good and dandy. And then I met this guy named Ken. Ken is awesome, a good friend of mine. We've been good friends ever since. Again, you guys have to check out this guy's videos. He's going to make it big. He's already big. Why do I say make it big?
No, come on, man.
No, you're pretty big. Let's not get it twisted. You're pretty freaking legit. But anyways, we are coming on because Ken reached out to me through Facebook since we're personal friends, and he said, hey, look, my friend Ray thought he met you because obviously Ken was down there in LA partying up with Ray in the Niner Empire, shooting these videos, and he says, hey, I got to meet Forever Faithful Azteca. It's like, hey, Ray, or not Ray, Ken, I got to meet BEASTwriter, and he's really excited about that. And then Ken looks at the picture and says, well, that ain't BEASTwriter. That ain't him, bro. That ain't, no.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, but that dude looks Filipino. I am not Filipino. I wish I was, but I'm not. You're Filipino, but I'm every Asian outside of Filipino. Everything in between, Sicilian, Native American. I'm not Filipino. But I wish I was. Love the food. All right, so let's go ahead and bring in my man, Forever Faithful Azteca. He is in the house.
My intention here is really not to knock on anyone, but it's more to introduce you guys to each other. Hey, Ray.
Hey, what's going on?
Here's the real guy, man.
That's awesome.
How are you doing today, my man?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, man.
What was going through? I want to know exactly what. Like, I'm not trying to call out anyone. Like I said, I don't. It's not about that. It's more about, again, like what Ken said, just a blessing in disguise is because you're actually meeting the real BEASTwriter. What was said during that conversation? And was he apparently, what I was being told once I posted it on Instagram and Twitter and all these other social media outlets is he was saying it to a lot of people other than just you. What was going on there?
So we were sitting VIP front row, right? And it was around the third quarters when they came up, and security guard asked us, hey, you're sitting in these guys' seats. We're like, no, these are our seats right here. And there was a couple of them with them, and security guard checked our tickets, and we were supposed to be sitting right next to us, but there was people sitting in our seats, and they were like, well, those are our seats. And then I was like, you look familiar. He goes, you might know me as BEASTwriter, Ryan Sakamoto. And I was like, I follow his page, and I was like, it kind of doesn't look like him, but he had your build too, right? So I was like, dude, if you want, we'll get it squared away. I'm not even sitting in the seat. I'm standing up watching the game. And he was like, well, let's take a picture. And I was like, all right. So I took a picture with him, and they ended up leaving right after that, right? After the security guards, they were like, you know what, we'll get you some other seats closer down or the next row over. So they left, and that was it, right? So, I kind of second guessed it. I was like, it doesn't look like him, but I don't know. I was drinking too, so.
We're all screwed up, man. I mean, everybody at that point, after all the tailgating, and we were there the night before at Tom's, and what was that place at night, Ray?
King of Wings. Yeah, we
went to King of Wings.
So, my voice is all gone from this weekend.
I get it, man. I get it. You see an Asian guy with the same build that claiming.
I don't know if he had the same build. I saw the picture. He does not. He's not built beast tough.
He was pretty built though. That's what kind of like got me at second guessing myself. I was like, all right, so maybe it could be him, but I wasn't too sure. So, and then the next day I posted your pic, and then you were like, that ain't fucking me. So
Hey, can you flash a picture, Ryan, from your phone?
Yeah. Let me just. I don't know, man. I guess I have to see him in person, but I don't think this guy is. I don't
Nothing,
think
bro.
this guy is built like me, man. Like, I don't know. I compete. I take that seriously. That's like me having a competition and then I lose a competition and I'm like, nah, man. I'm joking. But not joking. Um,
yeah.
but I get it. You know what? Like, I don't know if he was saying. And again, I guess. Do you know the other people that were chiming in on Instagram with the comments? I don't know if you read the comments yet.
Yeah, I read some of the comments earlier and stuff, but yeah, I don't know anybody.
I mean, yeah, there's too many comments to read. It's like, but everybody has their popcorn ready. I mean, there's popcorn emojis. Everyone wants to read what's going on here with the Beast Rider here in the BWF. So one guy said that who's Crest Fresh 04 and Peter Guns. Basically, I don't know if you know who those guys are. Do you know who those guys are?
No,
on
I don't
Instagram.
know
Okay, so apparently he's parading around SoFi Stadium because apparently he's going up and he said the same thing that you said. He says,
Wow.
and I quote, he says, "I was wondering why he wanted to take a picture with me. LOL." He said something, couldn't hear him, but he was in my seat though. Like, is this guy just going around to other people's seats and say, "Hey, I'm the Beast Rider. You want a picture with me?" And then going around to the other side of the field and saying the same. I don't know what's going on. I was just like caught off guard.
The reason the seats that we were sitting in, right? Because we had, I didn't know that they were numbered. So when we got there were the 4 open seats. So I'm like, it's got to be ours. But they were numbered 16 through 20. And then we found out after the game that the people next to us, there was 4 Niner fans next to us. So I guess the guy's wife fell down the stairs maybe, and she's handicapped, right? So to make up for it, they said, "Hey, we're going to upgrade your seats and put them actually in our seats." And so we were sitting in the guy's seats if that were his seats, right? So, you know, I don't know exactly the situation, but we found that out later on through a buddy of mine. So
that's really interesting. But anyways, at least it was a blessing in disguise because we got to meet. So it's cool because now, you know, you get to meet the real Beast Rider, which is me.
Nice.
I saw your man cave that you went ahead and DM'd me on Instagram. And I do run BEASTwriter Family giveaways, as you know. So you're going to get this Forever Faithful flag. I think this will go well in your man cave, right?
Oh,
you guys see that?
I appreciate it.
So,
yeah,
you got to see Ray.
So,
everybody got to see Ray's man cave, man.
Yeah, so this what I like to do, and this is what I did in my man cave, is I would like put thumbtacks on either side and just have it flushed against the wall. I'm also going to give you this one. This is all from Candlestick, by the way. So this is another one that during the Jim Harbaugh days, and this one is strictly from the Harbaugh era. So I'm going to give you both these guys, and you can just, hey, next time you see the Beast Rider, be like, you know what? I actually met the real Beast Rider. You're not the Beast Rider. And let me tell you something. This is not the first time this has happened, Ray.
Oh, really? Wow.
No, I went on another earlier YouTube live stream and I talked about a situation that I had with a guy and a girl, and the girl called me pretending like we hooked up when I had a girl. And so I'm not joking. This is a true story. This happened like 7 years ago. I had a girlfriend at the time. So I wouldn't be lying about it. You know what I mean? Obviously she believed me later because she knows how many weird. I mean, when you're in this industry, a lot of weird crap happens. Don't ask me how. It just there's a lot of weird people and just different people out there. So you got to put that in perspective. What happened was, do you guys remember the store? Because we all live in the South Bay. Remember the 49ers team store up in Valley Fair?
Yep.
Okay, now that they took it out because the Niners weren't doing so hot, so obviously they weren't making money. No one was going in there. But it was during that time that I got this weird phone call from a random number. My number is public, my business number, that is. And not the one I gave that Ken that you have, so don't give out that number. Hey, this is Beast Rider. Anybody can be Beast Rider. You want? This is my number, bro. But anyways, I got this random phone call, and this girl started screaming at me. So you got to tell the truth. Got to tell the truth. I'm like, who the hell? I was like, you got the wrong number. And so at this point, I'm thinking like, what is going on here? And then my ex at the time was like, who is that? Like, who's that girl? And here I am in the 49ers team store where people, I mean, I was there for an event and people know who I am. Here I am thinking like, man, this guy has some personal issues. And so it's
Wow.
embarrassing. And yeah, so get this. So then I was like, you know what? This is a total prank. This is total BS, because what I think happened, I found out later, is it was one of my haters or a troll who got, I don't know if it was a sister or a cousin or somebody to stage the whole thing. And I have no incentive to lie even to today. Like, this is 7 years. I don't even care about that girl anymore. I shouldn't say that. She's probably watching this. Like, what a jerk. What a beast of a jerk he is. I don't give a damn. Swipe left. See you later. That's why we're not together. Hallelujah. But what I will say is, swipe. Let's keep him going, bro. Come on, keep it moving. But anyways, so there's no incentive for me to lie. And then at the time, she was like, okay, well, that's kind of weird. And then slowly, like, for instance, like on the NinerFans.com fan page, right? The Facebook fan page has 250,000 people on it. She wanted to model some of our clothes in the BWF. I said, you know what? If you're doing that, you're going to put yourself out there. You shouldn't want to do that. She's like, yeah, I want to do that. It's like, okay, well, I can't be defending you because there's going to be trolls out there and going to say whatever the hell they want. And I mean, I'll defend you, of course, but I mean, you're talking about thousands of comments. I can't moderate thousands of comments. And then people were just, oh, you're this, you're that. And I'm just like, see, and then she started crying. I was like, see, that's why this is the industry, man. Like, when you put yourself in that spotlight, when you're in that spotlight, you're going to have to deal with that type of stuff, because again, everybody, and I always tell everyone, everyone's a keyboard gangster. Everyone tries to be someone they're not when they're safe behind a computer screen. But when you see these people in person, all bets are off. Like, their attitude changes real quick. So it's just like, it doesn't matter what people say behind a computer screen, fake avatars, trolling, whatever, because everyone talks a big game. But when it comes down to it, it's all talk. It's all talk most of the time. But yeah, a lot of weird stuff happens. And I just wanted to clear the record straight. And I wanted to meet you because I apparently you were really, you were excited because you had thought you met me. And you're friends with Ray. You're Ray. You're friends with freaking Ken here, and then Ken messaged me on Facebook because he didn't see what I put on Instagram, but and then me and you were talking on it. See how social media works?
Yeah.
Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you. Maybe on TikTok. Maybe they'll have something later, but interesting. And it was a blessing in disguise because I got to meet you. Let's talk about your story, though, because you're a cancer survivor, right? So talk about your eye. There was a comment. I liked it. Someone called you the 49ers Terminator. I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah, I saw that before. So they actually call me Eye of the Niner at the stadium.
Oh,
and
okay.
My clothing brand. So that's I just came out with the 49er song a few months ago. So that's my alter ego, I guess you can say, right? Eye of the Niner. But long story. I got injured in my eye when I was a kid. I ended up getting stabbed in my eye with a steak knife on accident when I was 8. And then multiple surgeries. By 15, I got glaucoma, and more surgeries after that. By 30, the light became so unbearable, I ended up having to go to the doctor, and the doctor said I had cancer in the back of my eye. I said, well, what are my options? They said, there is none. If you don't take it out, then it'll go to both your eyes in the next 6 months. So I ended up getting my eye taken out. My wife, she really supports me and everything. Been with me through thick and thin. So she supported me the whole time. And 6 weeks later, after my eye healed, I went to the ocularist. And, they were like, oh, we're going to make your eye. I was like, can I ask you a question? Do you make custom? And, it turns out he was a diehard 49er fan too. And he goes, this would be my first 49er eye I'll ever make. And, if you wear it for every game, he goes, this one's on me. And it took him about 40 hours, and picked it up a couple weeks ago and been wearing it ever since for football season. So,
well, I guess that is your trademark. So you turned a negative situation into a positive, right? Because now you're known as Eye of the Niner. And that's what I always say. You follow me on Instagram, and my latest post was the chapters, right? There's chapters, and it's all about putting things in perspective and how everyone has and looks toward that instant gratification, but you guys got to look at the long game. And I think you saw the long game is that, you can't change the past, but you can always solidify the future and kind of go that route, right? So I liked how you did that. And again, as a cancer survivor, man, you're built tough, bro. You're built tough. And
thank you.
That's amazing. That's an amazing story. I don't have too many people coming on here. I do once in a while. People chime in, but a lot of times people are scared to chime in, which is why they don't chime in. But I was really surprised because Ken's like, hey, man, we got to get my friend Ray on here, he'd be honored to meet you. And here we are. And again, I will definitely meet up with you because you're not that far from where I live. And once COVID, all this dies down, we'll go ahead and make that happen. So thank you so much, man.
Thank
oh
you.
man,
Thank you for reaching out, man. You're awesome.
Oh man, no, you're awesome, man. I wouldn't be here without you, without Ken, without everyone in the BWF, the Niner Empire. Joel Leonore is a good friend of mine, and yeah, without the Niner Empire here, I don't know if you know. Tell the Niner Empire. I didn't even tell Joe this, but me and Randy Cross. Do you know who Randy Cross is?
Yeah, I actually talk to him every once in a while.
Oh, do you really? Okay, well, did Randy tell you about our 49ers pregame show?
No, he didn't.
Okay, so me and Randy have a 49ers pregame show on the Relevant app. Shameless plug, but I think it's good that we put this out there because we're the best 49ers pregame show there is because it's Randy Cross and myself. I'm being obviously a little bit biased and I'm joking here a little bit. People are, this guy's conceited. But hey, I guess you be the judge. Download the Relevant app. It's on your phone and it's spelled RELEVNT. So again, you just leave out the E. And it's Don't Cross the Beast Empire. And the reason why we made that is because we're not Niners Nation. We've never been Niners Nation. We've always been an empire.
Empire, yep.
And anybody who knows that, and no offense to E40, we're not we're not freaking gang Niner gang. We're not bang Niner. We're not that either. We are the Niner Empire. And at the end of the day, that's what we are. And anybody who's been a true diehard Niner fan knows that. And so that's why we're sticking to our roots, being Bay Area rooted and going with Don't Cross the Beast Empire. So check us out. We're going to do some giveaways as well. I think that will be something going. We're going to do a wild card playoff weekend, kind of like a preview. And then before every game, Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers, we're going to talk about that matchup and everything that you need to know before the game. I guess I'm being biased here, but I really do think that we're the best. And I will put that up against anyone.
Yeah, likewise.
But yeah, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. And again, you'll be getting this swag coming your way. And then we will make it happen. And then we can meet with each other in person, obviously. And then I will send you more stuff. I'll make a huge care package for you, man. Because again, I'm sorry you had to go through that. I don't know why I'm apologizing for his actions, but I am. Because I feel like even though it wasn't me, I feel bad for people like you, and you're not the only one apparently that was going through this at that game. So I apologize for what has happened. I'm really sorry.
I apologize also, and I got a nice care package for you from my Rubber Faithful Azteca brand too. Just let me know your size, and we'll make it happen.
On.
So,
right on.
So Ray, you gotta give him a personal invite to next year's tailgates because he wants to be in our videos.
Oh, I'll be in your videos, bro.
Yeah,
I'll be in your videos.
Full E tailgaters, that's what we call it. And, you know, our tailgate's one of the biggest in Blue Lot. So if you're ever there, you're more than welcome.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much, Aya the Niner. I appreciate it. Thank you for our tailgate. All right. You guys take it easy. All right. Mahalo. All right. That was the end of the show. I just wanted to put that out there and say thank you to each and every one of you for kind of making this happen. Look, social media is a beast in itself. If it wasn't for Facebook, if it wasn't for Twitter, if it wasn't for Instagram. In fact, I'm not going to go into more details, but apparently, allegedly even the word I should be using. Apparently, this guy, I don't want to spread rumors, but someone said that he's a cop. I don't know. I mean, it could be anyone saying this, but I don't know how true that is. I talked about it with Jerry earlier. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot. This thing is just getting weirder by the second. That's all I know. But yeah, if you see someone parading around saying it's BEASTwriter, look for the top 5 things that I said to look for, which is the tattoos and the bald head, or I'll be wearing a beanie. Obviously, I'm only 5'5", so I'm not very tall. Look for those types of things and kind of paint the picture. Be like, hey, is that really BEASTwriter? Odds are, if they don't have any of those things, that's probably not a good guess. And I have a full sleeve, by the way. So, and again, you can't lie. This is my Phi Psi fraternity. I mean, this is my Hanya mask right here. I got the Foo Dog right here. I got my last name. blasted here, including the elbow, which I talked about when people say, "Oh, this guy's tough." Being like, "Man, that football player ain't tough. He missed the elbow. He missed the ditch." Anybody who gets blasted on their arm and gets ink, if you go around that area, I'm not, no offense to anybody, but if you ain't on that and you kind of make a star out of it or something, man, come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Anyways, I had a lot of fun. All right, so that'll be it for today. Thank you so much, everyone that's tuned in. Appreciate the love. 49ers Minded said Randy Cross is a 49ers legend. He is. He did. He is a legend. We have a little bit of spam in here. I don't know why we do, but we do. But it's okay. Not really. Anyways, we had to block this guy right here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, haters all day. Bring them on. Bring them on. Bring on the haters. It's all good. You just got to turn those haters into lovers because it's all love here in the BEASTwriter family. And if they can't see that, then swipe left. Just like my ex. Swipe left. I'm joking. Kind of not joking. Thank you tonight. This is a good show. I'm out right now. I got my booster shot. I'm about ready to hit the sack because I'm tired. All right. That's it for today. Thank you so much. BEASTwriter out.